Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lily, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And today I'm going to be doing a part 2 of my 10 facts about me video. So I guess this is set 2, and this is really turning into 20 facts about me, but let's get into it. So fact number 1, I have 2 jobs. Typically, I work about 5 days a week at Subway and I make sandwiches. I usually work like a 10 to 6 shift, 5 days a week there. And then on my days off, I actually clean for my mother's business, and we professionally do like residential cleaning and stuff. So yeah, I'm always working. I'm always really busy doing stuff. So that's why I have to make sure I schedule doing these videos and when I'm going to record, because this is like my passion, but I'm always busy and I'm always having a lot to do every week. So yeah. Make sure you subscribe, because, you know, this isn't like a hobby for me. This is actually my passion. This is actually like one of my biggest dreams. So yeah, very passionate about this, but I do have 2 actual jobs that help pay the bills and stuff. So yeah. Fact number 2, I'm bisexual. And I know not every YouTuber who's gay or person who does media stuff that's gay really comes out, or not all of them really share that side of themselves, but I've always been very vocal about being honest about who I am, because it helps me in knowing who I am, and lying about anything, even if for whatever reason, isn't really okay in my opinion, unless obviously you're closeted because you have to fear for your safety because you're going to be kicked out of your household or something like that. I actually didn't realize that I was bi until about halfway through high school. But even since like middle school and stuff, I've always like noticed girls and like looked at girls and guys and stuff, and I thought it was just normal for girls to look at other girls, and I didn't realize that I actually liked them until like high school. So yeah, that was very interesting. I've considered like telling my coming out story, because it would definitely be like a 2 or 3 parter, because like it was a different instance of when I told my mom and when I told my grandma and when my stepfather found out. Ugh, that was a whole thing. But yeah, so I've actually considered telling that story and making like a story time video about it, but I'm not sure. I might do that soon, but we'll see. Fact number 3 is that I'm in a long distance relationship. Long distance definitely isn't an easy thing to deal with in a relationship, and it does put a strain on things, but honestly, I'd rather be with him than anyone else. So for me, it's worth it. Some people can't handle being in one, but we both know that we're committed to one another, and whether we're in the same room or in different states, it's fine, you know? Like either way, we know that we have an understanding. We know that we have everything on lock. But the fact that he's in another state brings me to number 4. I'm planning to move to Arizona whenever I'm actually able to financially, but we are planning on living together and stuff, and I'm so excited for that. I'm practically counting down until when that would be possible for us, but it's definitely more in the future. But even just like planning it and thinking about it and talking about it with him makes me so happy. So yeah, I'm planning to move to Arizona. I live in California right now, and when I go over there and stuff, it's only like an hour or 2 flight, so it's not like a huge distance to move, but it's definitely going to be new, and I'm excited and a little scared for learning how to live in a different area, in a different state, so that'll definitely be fun. Fact number 5 is that I'm actually a really good cook, and I love to learn new recipes. My favorite things to cook go from anywhere from pasta dishes to crepes to French toast to almost any kind of chicken. I just really love to cook, and I'm always learning new recipes, and it's one of my favorite things to do. Everyone in my family is actually kind of a good cook. My brother, older brother, he actually works in the food industry, and I mean, I guess I technically do too. I make sandwiches, but yeah, I always grew up in the kitchen with my mom and with my grandma, and even with my aunt when I would be around her and stuff. So everyone in my family is a really good cook, and I definitely picked up on that, and I have a love of cooking too. Fact number 6 is that I cannot stand the Alexa / Google Home technology, the whole idea behind it, I just cannot stand it. I can't wrap my head around it. Why anyone would actually want some sort of AI or robot type thing listening and waiting on them at all times. I don't know. I find it creepy. I think that it in turn makes people lazy and dependent on technology, which isn't good, even though I'm using technology to make YouTube videos and be on media. But I just don't think it's good to depend on like technology and stuff to do like your lights and to lock your doors, and I can't buy into it. I think it's a really big waste of money. I actually don't even use like the voice command features on my phone. The only thing I'll do with voice is like I voice text sometimes like into my notes if I have to remember something really quick, but I can't buy into it. I'm sorry. Call me what you will, think what you will, but not for me. Fact number 7. I do this thing where I write rants and poems into my phone on my notes and then completely forget about them. And then whenever I'm bored, I'll like go back into my phone and I'll read them and I'll laugh at how overly dramatic and sensitive I can be. Fact number 8, I grew up with an abusive alcoholic stepfather, which thankfully isn't in my life anymore. Everyone unclench. But yeah, I could tell 1,000 different stories about this type of person and about my experiences being around such a volatile person and stuff and how that's affected me growing up and stuff. So yeah, I definitely could tell a million stories about that. I did briefly touch on it in my mom shaved my head question mark video. So yeah, I could tell a lot of stories. I have actually considered telling some stories, but I don't know. I'm kind of concerned that it would put me in a worse place, like mentally and like with my mental health and stuff. But at the same time, my boyfriend thinks that it might actually help me like get all that stuff out and have like an emotional purging, if you will. So yeah, I'm undecided if I'm actually going to be telling any stories from that time, but yeah, we'll see. I might. I don't know. Fact number 9 is that my favorite band is Led Zeppelin. I definitely grew up always listening to rock music because that's what my mom enjoys, and she just always had that playing either in the background or in the car or whenever, just all the time when we were growing up and stuff. So I definitely more am in tune with rock music, and it's where I feel most like, I don't really know how to like say it, but I just connect with it more than any other kind of music that I've listened to before. Like pop isn't like deep enough for me, and rap is just like not really my thing. Like the only rap artist that I really listen to is Post Malone. He's the only one that I would actually pay to see like in concert and stuff. And that's probably because he grew up on rock too, and he kind of has like a rock-ish aesthetic to his videos and to his music and his style and stuff. So that's probably one of the biggest reasons I actually enjoy his music, because like I said before, I'm really not into most rappers. So yeah, but rock music really is what I connect with the most. And even though Led Zeppelin's my favorite, my top favorites would probably be like Fleetwood Mac and Sublime and Nirvana, REO Speedwagon, U2, Nirvana, did I already say Nirvana? Sublime, Red Hot Chili Peppers, like Fall Out Boy. Those are just my go-tos for any type of situation. So yeah, I have been getting into Halsey more lately, and she's kind of like a punky, poppy kind of vibe, but yeah, those are like my main squeezes, if you will. But yeah, because of the rock element in Post Malone's whole entire vibe and aesthetic and stuff, is one of the only reasons I can actually listen to him and like enjoy the type of music that he puts out. And speaking of Post Malone, that actually brings me to fact number 10, which is my boyfriend and I met online, which isn't very hard to believe considering that we're in a long distance relationship anyway. Like where else would you meet someone that lives in another state? So yeah, my boyfriend and I met online, and it Actually, kind of because of Post Malone, because we both happen to be following him on Instagram and stuff, and my boyfriend now, back then, a couple months ago, saw one of my comments on one of Post Malone's posts, and he like clicked on my profile and looked at it and stuff, and then like left me a couple flirty little comments on my posts. And yeah, fast forward 4.5, almost 5 months, and now I'm with the love of my life. So yeah, and crazy, insane, amazing, beautiful things can happen when you least expect them. That's definitely one of the things I've learned from the relationship that I'm in now, and I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. So yeah. That's my 10 facts. I hope anyone watching to this point enjoyed my video. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I post every Wednesday and Saturday, and yeah, I do a lot of different kinds of videos. Sometimes I'll do like makeup reviews and stuff because I'm very much into makeup. I have a makeup Instagram page which I post tutorials and stuff on. I talk so much. I'll even upload videos, like little vlogs of my day on here. I've done like a morning routine kind of video thing. And I also enjoy just sitting down and telling stories or talking about things like this and just sharing and talking and yeah, having a good time with the camera. So yeah, if you enjoyed my video, make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.